If you found your way here, we see you.
So if you feel like you are not who you once were, and yet not who you're becoming, you're in the right place. There was a moment a few years back, I was handing um, a drink to someone, something very small, seemingly insignificant moment. And I instantly found myself outside of myself, watching me, this woman, handing over a drink. And I remember seeing her and thinking, who is she? Who is she and why is she so constricted? I just felt so like a tightness, an energy of just unaliveness in her. And that moment began my journey.
Hmm. My journey, although I thought it happened sooner, looking back, really began literally on my 50th birthday. My observer kicked on while my family was singing happy birthday to me from this place of love and acceptance. And this other part of me recognizing how much I had been chasing something outside of myself. And in that moment of contrast was the beginning of my journey, just knowing that it was time to start seeking within.
Mm. Yeah, it was the first time I felt separate from myself. Um, the first time where I realized there was this other me somewhere, and the sense of who is this woman? I just felt like all the layers of conditioning.
Yeah.
She just felt like a mass of layers of conditioning, of roles taken on, of people pleasing. I I didn't feel myself in her. Like I wasn't home.
Be so disorienting, especially at the beginning, and almost feeling like there's nothing to hold on to, but knowing that you can't go back.
Mhm.
But there's a loneliness. There can be a loneliness.
I The idea for Dragonfly School came when we heard this metaphor. Um, we had a divine alignment, you and I meeting, and then this story came up, and this story was about the transformation of the dragonfly. And funny enough, we, or at least me, like are just so all familiar with the butterfly, and this metaphor of the dragonfly was so interesting. And I didn't realize it starts out in water, like this survival nymph. And then one day, for whatever reason, it starts climbing up and ends up in the air and transforms so incredibly. And then there it is in the air, a completely different element. And that really resonated with us.
So if this resonates with you, you found your tribe, your home.
We wanted to create a container that neither of us found during this whole process. And it feels like this idea, this offer, this container has been coming through us, Amy, for a while now. It doesn't feel like our creation necessarily. It feels like it wants to be here. So, from Amy and I, if you have listened to this, found yourself here, listened to this, and any of this resonated with you, we would love for you to be part of our tribe. And as Amy said, welcome home.